Hello everyone, welcome to From the Heart. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Mary.
And we're excited to bring you all that's new and good when it comes to the arts in Central Florida.
Today we're talking with Dave Russell, president of SAK Comedy Lab, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what the future looks like for him and for SAK Comedy Lab.
Absolutely, Dave. Welcome back. So you've told us a lot about yourself. You've told us about the mission and the vision of SAK, but what does the future look like? What are some goals you guys might have?
The future looks bright.
Oh, that's good.
Now, I'm very excited about the future because I'm constantly looking forward to what other possibilities there are, what can be. So are you asking specifically about SAK, for example?
Yeah.
You know what I'd love to see about SAK is I'm still surprised by the number of people in Orlando and the surrounding area, let alone the Southeast, who aren't familiar with SAK. So the reach, for us to get deeper reach into more people knowing about SAK, because and for people to come to SAK, because what we really want is your money, so that SAK can keep going and keep doing the shows that we do, or take classes or the like. But we have a joy in what we do. We just want to reach more people doing it. You know, the best form of advertising for SAK is word of mouth. Actually, the only form of advertising
Well, a
is
lot of people
the
think
cheapest.
of comedy, a comedy club or a comedy lab perhaps,
Yeah.
as maybe not necessarily family friendly. We think of the improv and you want to be
Yeah.
18 or older. Tell us why families can go.
We're not a comedy club. We are a comedy theater, and it's really hard for people to know that. That's one of the things that I think is limiting our reach, and so we want to, people say, oh, are you going to SAK Comedy Club? It's like, no, it's SAK Comedy Lab. We're a comedy theater. In my opinion, a comedy club is a bar operation that brings in comics to sell drinks. The SAK Comedy Lab is a comedy theater that does theater, and we offer beer and wine to accommodate those who would like an adult beverage. So it's actually a theatrical experience, fun, laughter, and joy, and there's no age limit on that. In fact, it's great for young people to enjoy that, not only amongst themselves as an alternative to the other kinds of things they might get into, but SAK is a great place that you can go with your parents, and then kids can go to get away from their parents. And many of them do. One weekend.
And then they meet each other there.
Well, one weekend, it's no secret, it's like they'll go there with their parents this weekend. Next weekend, they'll get a group of friends and they'll go and they'll have a great time, a little bit different for both times, but it's a great, joyful thing. When we first started doing SAK, young people were gravitating to SAK and having a great time, and their parents would call us up and say, what's going on down there? We need to know, my child wants to go there again. Can you tell me what you do? I say, well, you should come check it out. And then sometimes they do, they go, that's great. We love it. Now we bring our friends and we come. So we just want more people to enjoy SAK because that lets us enjoy the joy of it even more.
Well, that's why you're here. I do hope more people will come. What about your future? Well, you've talked to us about your book.
Oh, well, I wrote the book, so I'm an author. I want to spread the word of what I call the quantum vision, and that is saying yes to your life, saying yes to the world. People getting their visions to come to life, the vision, goals, and dreams that they have. If there's anything you've ever wanted to do but haven't done yet, I want to help you do that. I call myself a vision coach, and my job is to help bring that to life for you, help move that forward using a lot of the tips and tricks and strategies that I've learned helping improvisers build scenes from nothing. Now I help people's visions, build your life from nothing.
Oh, that's great. Welcome, students. You have nothing.
If you have nothing. But everybody starts somewhere, and there's something that they want to rise to, and I want to help them do that. So I see myself, I love to speak in front of groups, so, travel around, keynote speaking, and then coaching people and spreading the platform of the quantum vision.
One day, I never told you this, I was invited to one of the quantum vision workshops. It was a day
workshop, yeah.
workshop. And when I had to write down something I wanted to do, I described Converse. And one of my guests on Converse, it was a talk show, and I talked about this talk show where we'd have a conversation. And so I imagine you're part of the reason I'm here.
Well, thank you. That is cool. I was just remembering that now. It's like, that's right. We were talking about things not dissimilar to this as well. Then this being an outgrowth of that experience that kind of built onto that. So,
did you implant it in my brain that you would be a guest?
Yes, I did.
Well, you hear artists talking a lot about living the dream, and sometimes that's like a never way. How's your day going? Oh, I'm living the dream. But we want it to be a positive thing. So if an audience member is watching and they're a painter, a sculptor, a performer, and they want to live the dream, they want to do that, what advice would you give them?
All right, if you want to live the dream, the first thing I would encourage you to do is dream the life. Dream the life. See it, and that's the vision, the quantum vision. See that life and start to see it specifically and with clarity, and then you have to make some actions. I'd say tell people, dream it near, see it clear, and do it now.
Oh,
You have to, as soon
say
as
that
it's
again.
got some,
Say that again.
dream it near. It's like it's within my grasp. See it clear, clarify that vision. Most important, do it now. You got to get off the couch and do something, moving towards that vision every day, every moment. You're always making choices, and every choice you make is going to do one of two things. It's going to move you towards that vision, promote forward movement towards your vision, goal, or dream, or it's going to inhibit movement towards that. And we all know what the main
physics.
inhibitors in life are. Yes, Newton's law of motion. It's the same. I use that model as to, it's like that's how the universe works. Let's work ourselves the same way to get going. But we a lot of times throw in the inhibitors, some of them more powerful than others, addictions, those kind of self-sabotage kind of things. Those are just inhibiting you from moving forward. Some are a little more subtle that I help people realize and able to work on. And if you can eliminate those, that'd be great, but that's almost impossible to eliminate all those things. If you can minimize those, just then you have more chance to do things that can promote forward movement. Then when you learn what those are, you just get the balance that you need. Too many people are stuck in with too many inhibitors going on. Most of them self-made, some of them self-planned. So we got to erase all those things and create new, what they call new neural pathways. You got to weaken those bonds, those wires that are set in your mind, reinforcing those bad communications to you, and so you can release those, and then you can actually grow new ones that are strong on the more positive side.
Well, that's such great advice, and that's part of what we hope this show will do, is that people that watch it who have these dreams, who have these goals, who want to pursue the arts, that they'll find those passions and they'll go and do it. But, you know, we're almost out of time, unfortunately, because we could sit here and talk to you for days, Dave. It's so
And
much
I could
fun.
talk for days.
But, you know, as the arts continue to grow and continue to thrive here in Central Florida, can you tell us how you see the arts impacting our community in the future, but can you do it in the style of a rap?
Yes! Look at you! Look at you!
I'm learning this. This is how
Oh, all right. Well,
turn Dave on.
you got to give me a beatboxing.
Oh.
Well, look at the arts in Florida. I'm here to tell you it all depends on where you start, but you're gonna find something in the arts. If you do it right and you do your part, you're gonna find Florida in your heart. Florida. It's the heart. Florida, it's the heart. The heart of the art is the art of the heart, and the heart art is your part. Word.
There we go.
I don't think I said anything, but I'm right.
You said the heart of the art is in Florida.
I tried to
Central
repeat
Florida, that
that.
is.
Oh my goodness, we could sit here and talk to you all day, but unfortunately we're out of time. One more time, if people want to get in touch with you or in touch with SAK Theater, where do they call?
2 websites. Go to thequantumvision.com. That's got my book and all my stuff. And SAK.com. S-A-K is how it's spelled, .com. And get lots of information about SAK.
SAK, shows, classes, training, everything.
All that and more.
All right. Well,
Thank you, Dave, so much.
Thank you guys. What a pleasure.
Thanks for joining Joshua and I, everybody. Our talk today with Dave was just wonderful. It could go on, and hopefully we'll have you back, and it will.
Absolutely. We hope you'll go see a show at SAK. Go support them and take the time to tell Dave and the cast that Joshua and Mary say hello.
From the heart.